Sunday sports, and there's no love lost between these AFC North foes. It's the Cincinnati Bengals and the Baltimore Ravens coming up next.
Next to some of the northernmost waters of the beautiful Chesapeake Bay, we're at M&T Bank Stadium near Baltimore's Inner Harbor. Welcome in, football fans. Thanks for joining us. Kate Scott, Brock Hewitt here with you. And Brock, on paper, it's not quite the competitive contest that everyone hopes for each week, but projections have us heavily tilted towards one sideline here.
One thing that is cool, Kate, it's been really easy to rally together this week for this team because nothing will unite a football roster, in my experience, than having the whole world against you. Heck, even your own fans at home against you. They don't care if nobody thinks they've got a shot. Those dudes playing today, putting that uniform on, they believe they can do this, and the power of that belief is a big deal.
Ready to get this game started. Here's Evan McPherson. And we're off from Baltimore. Has this at the 6. And a decent return ends as they bring him down inside the 30. So the Ravens offense taking over for the first time here. And they're brought out by someone who is the modern example of an elite running quarterback, the multiple-time MVP, Lamar Jackson.
A decade plus before Lamar, it was a guy named Michael Vick who was the standard for dual-threat quarterbacks. Well, today, that standard is Lamar Jackson, who at his best is an MVP-caliber player and the most exciting player, not just at his position, but in all of football. And don't let that running overshadow the strides he's made as a passer, too, in the pocket and as a franchise quarterback to build upon.
First snap, and Lamar's going to throw. This finds likely. And this one gets to the 33-yard line before it's stopped.
Well, that's a pretty similar result to a first down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, and makes second and third down a whole lot easier to manage.
2nd and 6 coming up here. They motion the slot man right. Breaks the tackle, still going. It's a great extra effort to keep that run going for a nice gain. That one gains 7. And that's good for a Ravens first down.
May not be the way he typically gets the ball, Kate, but once he had it in his hands like a reception, he knew what to do with it. He smelled that first down, and he went and got it.
Here's Derrick Henry getting it on the ground. And that's good for a gain of 5. Brought down by the veteran, Von Bell. Halfway there on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
That run's not going to turn many heads, but at the end of the year, I promise you, if you average over 5 yards a run, you can be a Pro Bowler.
Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5. From the gun, Jackson. He's going to loft one deep to the left. And disaster averted. He knocks away the deep ball, incomplete. That was Zay Flowers, the intended receiver. And it'll be 3rd and 5 coming up.
How many times do defenders hear from their coaches, read and react, read and react? You got to read where the quarterback's eyes are going, and then more importantly, you got to react as he begins to throw and knock that ball away.
Bateman hauls it in. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
First and 10, ball set up at the 48. Slot man in motion left. First down, here's Lamar. Aguilar with the grab. We'll have him gain up about a handful there. The play brought to an end by Logan Wilson.
That can be a hopeless feeling when you fire a curl route right into zone coverage perfectly like that. Unless that curl happens to be right next to where one of your guys is sitting, that pass can hum in there and there's nothing this defense can do.
This is Henry on second. Breaks the tackle, green grass ahead. And he's stopped at the 31-yard line. Give him 13 on that play. And that'll be first down, Baltimore.
Some backs are easier to tackle than others. Some, well, they just choose violence. They look for those opportunities to bust through tackles and keep those legs pumping.
Going to the ground again on first. And he'll bowl his way ahead for a 4-yard pickup.
You know, that's a good run right there. Keep the offense on schedule. If he can average that type of yards per carry, this guy's going to be more than all right with letting him lead the show.
2nd and 6 coming up here. From the 27. Into the hands of Likely. And he's brought down at the 17-yard line. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, first down.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
To the line we go. They're set, 1st and 10. Out of the gun, Henry. And this play reaches the 12-yard line before the stop is made. First down play, nets him 5. It's going to be 2nd and 5.
Fans love the long ball in baseball. It's like they got the home run derby, but you know what? Talk to managers, and they will tell you small ball can win too. Singles and doubles, you add them up, you could win a lot of baseball games. Football coaches will tell you get runs of that length. It may not be a home run, it may not score points, but it can do some serious damage.
Play is brought to a halt, they're going to say at the 5-yard line. It's a 6-yard gain. That sets up 1st and goal.
No, it's not a running back, but it's a receiver carrying it across the marker, Kate. I'm not even calling this a trick play anymore. It's about maximizing your resources and your asset, and this receiver shows you he can be a tool as a running back.
They'll run here with Henry. And they take him down after just a small gain on the final play of the first. That'll be the end of one in this AFC North battle. Couple of zeros on the board right now. Back to the bank in just a moment. Welcome back. Second quarter about to start. Ravens with a chance for at least 3, maybe 6. 2nd and goal. He's headed right on the option. And he won't salvage that. It's a loss on the play. We get a stoppage here. One of their big blockers up front. In some pain following that play. He's being attended to. So now, here's 3rd and goal. Shotgun snap to Jackson. Has it in close. And they will take this into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens get the game's first points here in the second. Mark Andrews with the touchdown. So a touchdown on the board for them, Brock, as they start this game off a perfect 1-for-1 offensively.
Yeah, I'm going to call that scripting for success right there. Can't do it much better than that. And listen, when you script these first plays, you don't always know who the targets are going to be. It's really then relying upon what the defense is trying to take away. They couldn't take away that big old tight end.
Justin Tucker to try the point after. The point after splits the uprights. And they add one on to their first touchdown of the contest. Tucker on to handle the kickoff. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. They'll bottle him up as he gets the return to the 30. So here are the Bengals now as they get set for their opening drive. They're led out by the legend over in LSU, the former #1 overall pick in 2020, Joe Burrow.
Well, we've had to wait until the second quarter to finally see him and his offense out there. And we're going to see what they have in them here, Kate, in a hurry. Down a touchdown with how long they've been sitting over there. I know the feeling. You're chomping at the bit and likely going to be pretty aggressive with the football.
1st and 10 now from the 30. First give of the game here to Chase Brown. And this is pushed ahead for a gain of 5. Chopping that play, Trenton Simpson. Give him 5 on that carry, bringing up 2nd and 5.
A humble 5 to 6 yard gain on the ground. Not a huge gain, not a game-changing play by any means, but one that keeps you on schedule and takes some of the starch out of that front 7.
Here's Brown again. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
Well, looky here. You don't even have to worry now about a 3rd down call as that run moves the sticks. Now that call you had ready, though, you could recycle it. Save it for later for that next 3rd down coming.
New slated downs to approach here from the 40. First down, and they go right back to it. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
Everyone's prepped. It's 2nd down now. This time it's a passing play. Dialing up a receiver screen. And they'll make the stop up at the 46-yard line. Third and 4 coming up now. Putting the tight end in motion. 3rd and short, it's Burrow. Complete beyond the marker. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Move the chains! Got to move them chains! Build momentum and keep that defense on its heels.
1st and 10, ball set up at the 48. Out of the shotgun, Burrow. Gets it to his man, Mike Gesicki. And he'll be brought down at about the 29. A 19-yard pickup, and that's going to move the chains.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
Opening script working gangbusters so far. 1st and 10 now at the 29. To throw again, it's Burrow. A quick slant, here's Gesicki. Good little rip there, looks like about 6. Stopped by one of the league's best tacklers, Roquan Smith. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. Burrow out of the shotgun. Finds his man, Chase. And he's going to be taken down near the 8-yard line. That one goes for 15, and now they're going to have 1st and goal.
Well, he saw his guys pick up the blitz. Well, he felt them pick it up anyway if he wasn't looking at him. But with their effort on his behalf, I think this QB felt owed to them and the group up front to find somebody to get a completion, so that effort up front wasn't in vain.
From the red zone now. That one's incomplete in the end zone. Took his shot at 6 that time. So now it'll be 2nd and goal.
Just something off in the rhythm of their passing game on that one. Time to recalibrate and keep throwing it to get back into rhythm.
So after the incomplete pass, here's 2nd and goal. They send the tight end in motion left. Burrow from the gun. He brings it in. And that play is brought to a halt, so they're going to say at the 5-yard line.
quarterbacks will look for their tight end short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Now there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
Buckle up, it's 3rd and goal. Throwing from the gun. He's got the Cincinnati touchdown. No hesitation on that throw. He got the guy he wanted right away, and he got it to him for the touchdown.
You know, it's great, Kate, to draw up plays that have all sorts of different options, but it's even better when you don't have to get to your second read. His first broke open just like they planned, and that's 6 in the end.
Evan McPherson on to try the extra point. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Bengals start off well to tie things 7-7. Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff. Deontay Hardy to return. This return makes it up to the 25. The Ravens offense returning to the field for their second possession. And at 45 seconds left, the clock isn't exactly their friend, Brock, but still enough time to put a quick drive together. They're out and set, 1st and 10. They bring a tight end in motion right. 1st and 10, here's Jackson. Gets this one to Andrews. And they catch up. Putting a receiver in motion. Throwing now on 1st down, it's Jackson. His pass is complete. That's Zay Flowers. And he's able to get this to the 32 before going down. Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5. From the 32. Throwing deep for the end zone. We put way too much on that one, Brock. Over the end zone and out.
Well, QB put it pretty close to the sideline to begin with, and the defender, look at him, just put his little hand right out there. It just encouraged it to fall out of bounds.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. And again, it's Jackson. That's caught for the 1st. And they stop him. He's marked down along that 18-yard line. Timeout taken by the Ravens. That is their final one. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half. All set up now for 1st and 10. Lamar throwing again. Into the end zone, but someone's able to knock it away. That's incomplete.
I don't fault the look downfield at all. I mean, that was just a situation there where it's a better defensive play than the offense executing.
So after the incompletion, here comes the 2nd down call. Jackson's gonna throw again. And the cover just too good there. Didn't find a throw that he was confident in, so just throws it away. 3rd down coming up. Again, it's Jackson to the air. And he just gets rid of this one, but unfortunately, that means fourth down coming up.
So many coaches love third downs, and they practice them so much, Kate. Why? Because they're the money down in the NFL. Whether it's a close game already out of hand, coaches know got to execute and convert on these third downs.
A 35-yard attempt.
Tucker's kick is up and good. And that's going to break our tie and give him a 3-point advantage.
I never saw a play script that ended with a field goal. It was always a touchdown that you wanted. But that's 3 points, and it's enough to give them the lead.
Time left for maybe a return plus a play here as they send this away. And he opts not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 30. Only 10 seconds remaining here, so 1st and 10 may be our last snap of the half. Backfield is empty as they motion him outright. Oh, put some heat on this deep ball, left side. And that's incomplete, and it also stops the clock with just 5 seconds left. Trying to get it to T. Higgins. So it's 2nd down coming up.
Well, that was almost one of those nice chunk plays you like to see in the NFL, Kate, before he was able to recover and provide the hit and ultimately dislodge the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays down the field.
He's trying another one deep. Had the window to go deep, but just couldn't make it happen. Now it's 3rd down. So we've reached halftime here in Baltimore. The Ravens flying into the break with a lead. Now it's down to Florida, where Jonathan Coachman is standing by in Orlando for the EA Sports Halftime Report.
Okay, Kate, thanks very much. And with that, we welcome you all into our EA Sports studios. This is the Halftime Report. The Ravens were led in that first half by who else? The former MVP, Lamar Jackson. He connected on a touchdown pass in that first half, and that's a big part of why his guys lead at the break.
As always, a hat tip to Coach for his hard work during the break, as we're happy to welcome y'all back for the start of our 3rd quarter. Now Tucker on to handle the kickoff. Fielded at the 7. He stopped on the return at the 27. Here comes the Cincinnati offense for the first drive of our 2nd half. And their defense sure has kept this game close. Now it's time for them to come through, get some points for their team in this low-scoring affair. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Throwing is Burrow. Into the hands of Gesicki, complete.
Kate, I can't tell you how good that is. Anticipating the outcut, having the ball on the way before the receiver's head even turns, he puts it on him so that receiver could easily get out of bounds for the nice gain.
Options are open here. It's 2nd and inches. From the 37. Has him on the quick hitter. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line. They get 6 and a 1st down as well.
Well, they got him down before he could do any more damage in terms of yards. And that's no easy job, mind you, tackling a big tight end. But the main damage had already been done. He kept this drive going by getting beyond the line of gain.
On target to his man Higgins. And it's going to be about a 3-yard pickup in the end. Tackled on the play by Marlon Humphrey. Second down now, 7 to go. from the 47. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes them back. Third down coming up.
Wow, it has been such a good day offensively for the guys up front. That's actually the first sack by this defense. And now comes the real question mark. Will it lead to more? Or will this offense learn a lesson and get back to the rhythm they've been in protecting?
Ravens bring an extra DB out there. Third down coming up. Trying to throw here out of the gun. And even on third down, he sees no choice other than to get rid of it. Not the play they wanted. It's going to be fourth down.
So often, so many of these games in the NFL where they come down to a play or two and third downs critical. Whether it's in a close game or already out of hands, the coach wants to see them convert those.
Punt team is on now, and they get this away. And some textbook work covering that punt. It is stopped after almost nothing on the return. That punt gets up to 59 yards. And the Ravens will go on offense. They'll get this drive started. First and 10. Third quarter starts with a run from Henry. And they sent it straight ahead, but the front stops him after a gain of 3. Second down now, 7 to go. Out of the gun, here's Jackson. And he brings it in, but got too close to the sideline there. They're ruling him out of bounds. We've got third down.
Well, you certainly want those throws to be automatic. Every team, if you're going to be efficient, you got to hit those passes in the short to intermediate zone to effectively move the ball in this league.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got third down. Motioning one of the tight ends. Jackson now on third. Bails out of the pocket quick. Oh, he's going to run for it! And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot.
You know, these are the type of plays that really get an offense going. This is a chance for a QB to inspire the guys around him. Calling his own number, carrying his teammates to a first down on that big run. That inflates an offense, and it can suck the wind out of that defense.
New set of downs for him at the 38. From the gun, a run for Henry. And he drives ahead for good yardage up to the 45. Good rip on first down. That brings up second and 2.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that first down marker.
Oh, they're going option to the left side on second. Big gain has them across the 40. And he has this all the way down to the 29-yard line. That one goes for 25 yards. And that's good for a Ravens first down.
Hey, forget about it. Forget first down. For a moment, they were thinking touchdown on that play. What a time to deliver a breakaway run. And that puts a ton of momentum on their side for the next snap.
On first and 10, it's Jackson. Has it down close. And in for the Baltimore touchdown. Now in a close game, they needed somebody to make that type of play. Now it pushes their lead to a couple of scores and makes a comeback that much more difficult.
You know, Kate, their offense did its part and padded the lead. Now it's up to this defense to make this two-score lead hold up and carry it across the finish line.
Tucker on for the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Ravens make it a 10-point ball game. Now Tucker on to handle the kickoff. Return starts at the 3. He's stopped on the return at the 27. Here come the Bengals to take over once again. And what's really been simply stunning, Brock, is how far we've made it into the game, and their passing game, it is still grounded.
Yeah, so as they're sitting here losing right now, what I hear you saying, Kate, is it's time for this offense to take flight?
The drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, Burrow. Catch made by Chase Brown. And he finds space for about a 3-yard gain. Tackled on the play by Marlon Humphrey.
You know, I'm really not sure if that was an intentionally brave play to challenge double coverage or just simply not seeing the 2 defenders. Either way, what a tremendous throw and catch that earns some momentum.
From the 30 on 2nd down. Short pass brought in. And they'll bottle this up after a 4-yard gain. Stopped by one of the league's best tacklers, Roquan Smith.
This defense didn't give up contain there, Kate. That was an instance where the more exciting plays were taken away downfield. And even looking to the tight end wasn't going to net them much.
From the gun, a give to Brown. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away. The Bengals send out the punting unit. And he's getting the call for the 2nd time this game. First punt win 45 yards. This looks considerably further. And little to nothing on that return as the coverage team gets to him. That excitement brings us to the end of the quarter. They'll have a shiny new set of downs to play with to start the 4th. It's Ravens ball as they try to keep that lead and close out a win. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Lamar now from the gun. He's on the move. He's running with it. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs.
As long as these are the results he's getting, they're going to be just fine with him calling his own number. He does such a good job of seeing the field and knowing when it's his time to take it himself.
Big play to begin the drive. That's up to the 37. On 1st down, Jackson finds Aguilar. And he's going to be brought down at the 42. Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5. A give to Henry on the inside handoff. And he'll be brought down a step or 2 shy of midfield. They're going to mark him at the 48. He gets 6 on that play, and that'll be 1st down, Baltimore.
You know, Kate, these are not the plays that are like bold in the stat sheet when you look back on it, but these are the kind of gains by the running back that keep the offense on schedule and move the chains.
First down, here's Lamar. caught by Flowers. And he has this one past the 50 and will start downhill into Bengals territory.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up second and 5 at the Bengals' 47-yard line.
Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5. And they'll let the clock run all the way down and expire.
Delay of game, offense.
Everyone was set and at the line. The quarterback just didn't snap it before the play clock hit 0.
Still second down.
Back to the line they go. It's 2nd down. Running it after the penalty. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field. There's 5 on that play. They need 5 more now on 3rd down.
You make that call to just give yourself a fighting chance on 3rd down, Kate. Take at least a little bite out of the big meal between them and the 1st down marker. And that should make this upcoming call a little less daunting.
Now Jackson on 3rd down. Into the hands of Likely. And he's going to be brought down after reaching the 43. That's the 2-minute warning here from Baltimore. Ravens with a 10-point advantage. Looks like they will indeed try it. 4th and 2.